Long, long ago, when the world was darker, the sky lit by fewer stars, the gods began to tire of the dice game that would determine who among them would hold dominion over the world. And so, they created many worlds and beings to populate them. Humans and elves, dwarves and lizard men. These new creatures began adventuring. Sometimes they were rewarded, other times they ended up dead.
Incredible.
My compliments. Was that some form of magic?
No, it's just that once you've mastered a technique, it can seem as though you've cast a spell.
Yes, well, next time I'll show you what a dwarf can do.
1, 2...
Huh? Oh, what are you doing? My arrow killed them!
They're highly sensitive to smells.
Huh?
Especially the scents of women, children, and elves.
Ugh. No way! You keep that filth away from me!
You get used to it.
Interesting designs. I believe this might have been a shrine once.
It looks like some kind of battle took place here during the Age of the Gods. This could have been used as a fortress. Whatever the case, it was built by humans.
And after it was abandoned, the goblins made it their home. What a terrible jest.
Speaking of terrible...
Oh, this is so disgusting!
It does wash off with water. Mostly.
I'm not gonna forget about this when we get back!
Understood.
I'm used to living underground, but being down here feels wrong somehow.
I think we're walking in a spiral.
I wonder what's in the center.
Wait, stop!
What's wrong? An alarm?
I think so. I only spotted it because the marks are new.
Conniving monsters. These ruins could be full of traps.
That's strange.
What's the matter?
There are no totems.
That means there aren't any goblin shamans here.
Great! This will be a lot easier without any spells flying around.
Apologies, but that's not so. The lack of shamans is disconcerting to him.
Correct. Ordinary goblins shouldn't be able to set traps like this.
You think someone could be leading them?
We should assume so.
I have heard many tales of the large nests you bravely destroyed in the past, Sir Goblin Slayer. What are your preferred methods?
Smoke them out, then crush them one by one. Set them on fire, drown them in the river. There are many options. But those won't work now. Are there tracks?
It's hard to tell in here. The rock floor is too smooth.
Let's see. Their hideout is down the left hallway.
How can you tell?
The subtle wear on the stone. It looks like they travel from the left side to the right and then back again, or they head from their hideout to the entrance.
What do you suggest, Sir Goblin Slayer?
We go this way.
Did you not hear him say their hideouts in the other direction?
Yes, but then we'd be too late.
What an awful stench!
Breathe through your nose. You'll get used to it.
What is this place?
A goblin waste heap.
You don't mean...
What in the name of the gods?
Poor miserable soul.
Please. You have to. She's still alive!
Quick, a miracle!
Right. What? What is it, Goblin Slayer? You must kill.
I understand.
Wait! Please stop! We can still save her! Don't! You must kill this monster!
3. I don't know what you all were expecting, but I only came here to slay goblins.
Kill them all. Every last one of them.
I will.
O horns and claws of our father Iguanodon, thy 4 limbs become 2 legs and walk upon this earth! A miracle for my ancestors, the Dragon-Tooth Warrior.
Send this with him. It should explain everything.
Make haste. My conjured messenger should safely deliver her to the elves in the forest.
What the hell is going on? Can you imagine what she's been through?
I found something.
Is it another scroll?
A map of the ruins. It was in this rucksack. The elf must have been using it. There's a large chamber to the left. They're likely using it as their main camp.
So you didn't believe me?
I did. But the more information we have, the better. You take this, Ranger. Let's go.
Hey, give her a second!
It's fine. We have to move quickly and stop them.
That's right. The goblins must be put to death. How many spells do we have left?
I only used heal, so I can pray for 2 miracles.
I have 3 remaining myself, but a Dragon-Tooth Warrior requires catalysts. I will only be able to use that particular miracle once more.
And this old dwarf can cast about 4 or 5.
Got it.
Would you like some water?
Yes, thank you.
Show some moderation. Only a sip. A full belly will slow your movements.
She needs something to drink. Can't you be a little
There's
more...
no need to act tough. If you're up to this, come. If you're not, go back. It's that simple.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a ranger. Who's going to scout and find all the traps if I leave you?
We just have to make do with the 4 of us.
Ugh, you idiot! There's no way I'm going back! Not after what they did to that elf! My home isn't very far from here. What if they had...
I see. Then let's begin.
Keep your wits about you, Long Ears. Stealth is our greatest ally against the beasts. Did you know that dwarves consider goblins our mortal enemies as well? We'll make them pay for what they did to her. I won't leave here until they're all dead.
I hate taking advice from dwarves, but you're right. Sorry for that just now. I'll refocus.
It sounds like your head's back on your shoulders.
Well?
It's just as it looks. There are many.
Not a problem.
Sir Goblin Slayer, do you have a plan?
I do.
Drink deep and sing loudly, spirits. Shout, dance, and sleep like the dead. Show me the dreams of fire wine.
Hear me, O merciful Earth Mother. Grant us the peace to accept all things and bless us with your solitude.
Stupor and silence. By combining those two magics, the goblins will fall asleep before any sort of alarm can be raised. And then, the three of us will slay them up close, one at a time.
Too slick. I see. He's using their weapons. Has he really been doing this by himself this entire time?
I thought those dirty goblins were awfully quiet. They don't even make good foot soldiers. You people seem more prepared than that elf from before. But you're wrong if you think you can step foot in my fortress and live.
Oh, so you're not a goblin?
Are you being serious? He's an ogre! You've heard of them!
No.
Bastard! You mock me! I, who have been granted an army by one of the Demon Lord's generals!
I know there are powerful monsters in the world, but I'm afraid I've never heard of you.
Then I'll show you my power, so that you may die knowing it! Compunculus Crescicant!
He's casting a fireball!
Scatter!
It's enormous! Where do you propose we go?
Hear me, O merciful Earth Mother. Please protect us the weak with your divine light and the sacred power of nature! Protection! Oh, Earth Mother! Please protect us the weak with your divine light and the sacred power of nature once more! Protection!
You saved us.
We can handle him!
Foolish little Arthur! You'll suffer far more than the other elf ever dreamed of!
Create a warrior. We need numbers.
As you wish, Sir Goblin Slayer. O horns and claws of our father Iguanodon, thy 4 limbs become 2 legs and walk upon this earth! O sickle wings of the Velociraptor! Slice, fly, and hunt! I request backup!
You got it! Time to work, you crafty gnomes! Mash grains of sand together to form mighty rock!
Measly little dwarf!
You damn cave dwellers are too slow!
We have our own way of fighting. Observe, Long Ears! Stone Blast!
Did you think you could beat me by throwing a few pebbles?
Now, Sir Goblin Slayer!
Is that your best attack?
Arkbog, no!
I don't think he's moving!
Do not mistake me for a mere goblin. You shall each pay dearly for this humiliation. First I shall break each of your limbs, then I'll make sport of the females in front of you!
You will not defeat us, Ogre! I swear it! Please attend to him, Priestess!
Goblin Slayer! Please, can you hear me?
Out of the way! Overgrown liver!
Sir Mage and Lady Ranger, now's your chance!
Hurry up with another spell, dwarf!
I'm working on it!
You insolent pug, stop your incessant buzzing!
Have another Stone Blast!
Your attacks are useless!
Come on, speak to me!
I can't see well. What's happening?
Everyone's still fighting the ogre.
Good. I need a healing potion and a stamina potion.
Of course!
Thanks.
Take them!
Let's do this. Where's my bag?
It's right here. What do you need?
Thanks. Stay back.
Be careful!
I'll be reckless if it means I win. But there are usually other ways to ensure success.
Watch out! You're injured!
I have a plan. Stand aside.
All right, kill him!
My faith is with you, Beardcutter! Take him down!
We find ourselves in dire need of your assistance.
It looks as though the human weakling has used up the last of her miracles. Carbunculus. Cressa cunt.
No, wait!
Fear not. If she manages to survive this, I'll allow her to live for a little while. She'll be my plaything, and then my food. I need someone to spawn more goblins for me now.
You're a fool.
What did you do?
This is a gate scroll. I linked it to the bottom of the sea.
What just happened? Was that just seawater?
The water at that depth is under incredible pressure. It must have been unleashed swiftly, like a blade. To think, he used a transfer scroll as a weapon.
Such magic allows you to escape in an instant. It's often used by adventurers in peril, but certainly not as a form of attack like this.
The thing is, dear, your friend asked a strange favor of me once upon a time.
I was going to use that scroll to destroy a nest. Oh well. Now then, what were you called again? Not that it matters.
You're insane! You would use such power against mere goblins?
Yes, because goblins are far more troublesome than you.
You have our gratitude. We received your letter and the girl, then came as soon as we were able. How many more goblins are left inside at this point?
Well, anyway, we're going to scout for any survivors now. Please try to rest in the back on the way into town.
Priestess,
What is it?
does Orkbolg always do insane stunts like that?
Yes. That's just who he is, I think.
Well then.
But despite how rash he can seem, he's always quite aware of his actions. He also isn't obligated to teach me anything, and yet every quest he does.
I see. We should sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I still don't like him. Even if he did save us from that ogre. I thought adventures were supposed to be fun. There's joy in experiencing the unknown and discovering new wonders. We should feel happy or accomplished, proud of what we've done. But that's not what I'm feeling in the slightest. Someday I'll take him on an actual adventure.